I see something ahead. Hello folks, this is Steve AB4L. There's no traffic behind me. The guys are working here. This is cable burrowing. You can see the machine right there. It's a different machine, so it's a different contractor. They've had the flags up along the road here. Oh, and there's even more marking now. They've actually gone with the sensor and they've painted it. So they're going to bury the cable along here. You saw a marking on the other side where they're going to put in a box. And you see the orange there? See the orange going over to the pole? So this access to Franklinville is now getting the boring machine treatment. And we see something here to the right, a digger. That makes sense. And we can see the trailer here that the borer came on. So that's a brief introduction to the start of the work along that side of the road coming into Franklinville. In the meantime, I'm going to get out of my car, cross the bridge, and do my heart health climb of Faith Rock Trail. Steve AB4L, just having fun out here, hoping to beat the rain. Saying, see. Now, I can tell it's a different crew because what this device looks like is different than the ones I've seen before. And what he's doing is tracking the progress of the head. I know what that is. They went across my lawn. I know what that is. Is that where the head is now? Or is he getting there?
He's 10 foot behind me right here. He's about 10 foot behind me right here.
Oh, you knew it was going to rain.
Oh yeah. This is going to rain all week.
Yeah, it will. Okay. Now, so far I've spotted 4 different crews.
Yeah, there's a bunch of us out
Right,
there.
and I can tell because just from the boring machine it's a different. Yeah. There you go, folks. I'm trotting back to my car. I can see a pipe down there. It's covered with dirt, but I can see the metal flakes. And they're indicating that it's something that comes in that direction. And why would this be important not to hit? Because that's the telephone cabling that goes across the deep river to the other side. And they've got the pathway marked out. The device he's using is used solely to track the boring head's progress. I'm betting they mean don't come within the white with the head that they're tracking now. I'm just watching for traffic back across the road. Just curious as to what they're up to. And yeah, he confirmed it. Yeah, there's a bunch of different groups doing it. That means there were different contracts. Let's pause. All right, folks, this is the next day. You can already see that there's something different. Be ready for the flagman. Now, where they are burrowing, the edge of the road is narrow. So let's see what's going on. We'll see how much progress they made. Okay, I have to go to the other side of the road, and he's telling me to go ahead. Thank you very much. The machine was behind him there, so now let's see where the machine is today. There's a digger. Oh, they already got it burrowed. They're putting in the actual conduit. Here's the water machine. Here's the other. All right, now you can see why they've got the two flagmen. Now it's a completely different crew than any of the ones we've seen before. And I came here for my heart health climb of Faith Rock Trail. So I'll say this is Steve A.B. ever curious and watching the progress, saying see you in Well folks, I enjoyed my heart health climb on Faith Rock Trail up the ridge of the snake path, and then come down and then climb what I call the Z path, which is a drainage 45-degree climb. Now let's see what it looks like going back. We want to be careful. He's saying please stop. They're using the digger on the left side. Let me show you. Oh, I got traffic behind me. The guy on the right side is doing something by that stopped truck. You can see there's a water truck there, which we would expect for any burrowing, but I don't see the burrowing machine today. So it may be for work tools or shielding. Okay, now they indicate that I can go forward. I'm going to see the flags on the right side. I'm going to be careful. They're doing something digging there on the right side. Now look to the left, the little digger, so they're crossing the road. Oh, I'm sorry, the ditch which was over on the right side. And here's the conduit. And here's their power generator. And here's the safety and shielding, AMP. I'm not promoting anything. There we go. So that gave you a slow roll by, and I got about 6 or 8 cars behind me, but we're all being careful. Steve AB4L, just curious and watching what's happening, saying see you in 73.